Hey guys, welcome back to the August Diaries. Today we are doing a bronzy, glowy, kind of J-Lo, smoky eye look. I have to say this is one of my favorite looks that I've done in a while. So keep watching and I'll show you how to get this look. Okay, so first thing I'm going to use is the VITA LIBERATA 10-minute tan. So it's a really quick wash off self tanner. So you rinse it off after 10 minutes and it's organic as well. You guys know I love VITA LIBERATA, so I'm excited to try this. Looks like that. Make sure you blend down onto your neck and chest as well. Okay, so my trick when I'm self-tanning my face is that I always find that it for some reason settles in a lot more around here, or it looks like I have extra pigmentation. So I'll just take a washcloth that I've dampened and just around my mouth and along my chin, just wipe it off. And then just make sure to blend it in after. So now that I have a bit of a tan on my face, I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer, and I'm going to mix that with their dewdrops. But you only want to use a teeny bit of this because it's really intense. So I'm going to use, that's even maybe a little bit too much. I'm just going to use my powder foundation that I ended up smashing, but I'm going to put it back together and film a tutorial on how to do that. And now I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs bronzer, which smells like absolute heaven. It smells like coconut. So I'm really excited to try this. One of my readers actually recommended it after I did my top 5 bronzer post. So I really like it. So I'm just going to take it along my cheekbones, forehead, nose, chin, and neck. Okay, I'm just going to do some spot concealing where I need it. And if you guys want me to do a video all about spot concealing and like how to cover acne and scars and everything, just leave a comment below and let me know. And I will definitely do that if it's something that you want to see. My chin is always a little bit pigmented. Set with my Charlotte Tilbury powder. Okay, I'm going to be using a few palettes. This is the SMASHBOX Metallic Eye Palette. And if I need to add in some browns from the ABLAZE SMASHBOX palette. First, I'm going to start with Booty Call. Yeah, girl, booty. Just put it all over the lid. Oh, it's so pretty. Blend out with my MAC 217. Then I'm going to go in with this one right here. It's called Siesta. And I'm going to use my MAC 217 just to go through the crease. It's not like a super smoky look. It's kind of soft, but I just want a little bit of definition. And then I'm going to blend with a clean, fluffy brush, which doesn't have to be precise at all. And then I'm going to do Rock Candy through the crease as well. It's kind of like a bronzy brown. Just use a Q-tip to clean up here, make sure the shape is good. And then I'm going to use just a flat liner brush with that same dark brown Siesta shade. You can wet the brush a little bit if you want to. And I'm going to just line along the lash line. Just super close to the lash line for some definition. Hopefully you can see the difference there. I actually like to do concealer before I do shadow on the bottom. So I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever concealer. Just put it on like that, and then a little bit around my nose, and then just let it sit for a minute. Bake, if you will. Just pat it in really lightly with your ring finger. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with that first shade in Butte Call along the bottom. And then I'm just gonna line the bottom as well with that dark brown. Just along the lash line. Quick blend with that flat brush. Okay, mascara. So just do a quick curl, and then for mascara right now I'm using the LISE WATIER Dramatique Curl Mascara. I really like this stuff. I've never used a mascara with a curled one before, but it gives you really full long lashes. The only thing is that I find it a little bit difficult to do the bottom with this brush. I'm always worried I'm going to screw it up. Okay, lastly for the eyes, I'm going to do a little bit of the gold right here called Straight Up in the corner. So I'm just going to use this Charlotte Tilbury small brush and brighten that up in the corner. This is one of my favorites that I've done in a long time. It's kind of J-Lo-y. J-Lo, Kim Kardashian kind of thing. If you need to do one last blend, you can never blend too much. And then I'm going to move on to eyebrows. I'm using my favorite Anastasia Brow Wiz. And I'm actually going to be getting my eyebrows microbladed when I'm home in Vancouver next week. I'm so excited to go home. I mean, this is my home, but I really miss my family. I haven't seen them in almost 6 months, so I'm so excited. Just go home, hang out at my dad's, hang out with the dogs. We're a very dog-oriented family. Dogs kind of like, we revolve around our dogs. Anyways, what I was saying is that I am going to get my eyebrows microbladed. So I'm so excited about that. And please let me know in the comments below if you guys would like me to film that for you. I know there's a lot of microblading videos on YouTube, and so I'm not sure if that's something that you're interested in, but let me know in the comments. Set with my favorite Charlotte Tilbury brow gel. Love this stuff. And I'm actually going to contour just a little bit more. I'm going to use this Sephora brush and the Marc Jacobs bronzer. I haven't contoured in so long. Oh, this smells so fucking good. Just make sure you get right back and blend onto your ear. And then I always like to take my foundation brush and just blend the contour a little bit. I'm going to use the teeniest touch of blush, this super peachy color from NYX. It's called Synthetica. This is actually illuminating powder. I don't even know if it's a blush, but I'm just going to use a little bit of that. And I'm going to put it further back on my cheekbone. I'm not going to put it on the apples of my cheeks. Okay, and then before we do lips, I'm just going to do highlighter with this Marc Jacobs Dewdrops. And I like to put a little bit on the back of my hand. You really don't need that much. And then I take this flat Sephora brush and go along my cheekbone and brow bone. You really want to pat it on as opposed to rubbing because you have powder on your skin. Like I used powder foundation and powder bronzer, so sometimes it can look a little bit weird. So don't like rub it in like that. Like make sure you're patting like that. Then I'm going to go down the center of my nose. I just love this highlighter. It's so pretty. And top of my lip. But you really don't need very much. The payoff is huge. Hopefully you can see that. And then I'm going to go in. Actually, first I'm going to use some lip balm. I love this Sephora Coconut Lip Balm. Okay, so I just used some concealer around the edges of my lips to bring the color down a little bit. I have really red lips. And then I'm going to use Blondie by Bite Beauty. This was in my top 5 nude lipsticks, which I will link below. And I'm going to apply with the bullet and then use my fingers. There we go. So I have to say that I'm kind of obsessed with this look. I think I'm going to try and, the next time I go out, which is never, oh, I guess I'll go out when I'm in Vancouver. I'm going to try and wear this. That is the finished look. I really like this. I'm kind of thinking I might wear like just slightly toned down on the eyes, but wear this look for my wedding. That sounds so weird to say. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you have any requests or comments on this look, then just let me know below. Thanks guys, and I will see you next time.